going to also get in the latest updates coming in. We can confirm for you that there has now been a loud bang. We're going to presume that's an explosion that's been heard in Dubai. Explosions that have been heard in Riyadh as well. So you've got some of your biggest cities in the Middle East being targeted right now. Abu Dhabi, Dubai, Riyadh, all of them seeing, in fact, explosions being reported right now. Have there been casualties? We don't know just yet because this is a live developing situation. It's escalating fast, it's moving quickly, and you're seeing essentially that the scope of this war is playing out in a massive scale across the Middle East right now. Whether it's in Bahrain, the US's naval base being hit, or in fact in Abu Dhabi, or in Dubai, there have been reports of explosions being heard in each of these locations. What will this really mean? Will the likes of the UAE, Kuwait, Bahrain, Qatar now also jump into this particular conflict, into this war? They will, of course, not sit quiet and allow these kind of explosions to take place. But Iran, keeping in mind the fact that they are now ready with their counter strategy, as they said earlier, they're firing missile after missile into every country that houses a US base. And amid that, they've issued an advisory to their own citizens saying, be indoors, stay safe, because it looks like Iran considers that there could be more missile strikes, a reaction to their hit back from US and Israel. I've got Ankit Kumar with me also from the newsroom. Ankit, take it away. We're seeing now this war escalating, spreading across the Middle East.
Akshita, we are trying to sum up everything that has been going on since morning in the Middle East. It all starts with the Lincoln Carrier Strike Group. This is the biggest puzzle in this case. Between 10 and 10:30 local in Tehran today, the American and Israeli aircrafts and missiles struck right at the heart of the Iranian capital. Now, how did they manage it? How did they manage to pull this off? Because Iran, remember, has a sizable air defense options. They have Russian-built air defense missiles. Why did they not work? And the answer to that query lies in this carrier strike group. Remember, when this Abraham Lincoln CSG travels, it does not travel alone. It has thousands of Tomahawk cruise missiles. It has electronic warfare aircrafts, the Warthog, the Growlers, the F-15E strike options. What they do is they neutralize the interception and tracking capabilities, the Growler especially. Their main target is to neutralize the interception and tracking capabilities of the Iranian air defense systems. Now, that resulted into the air defense systems of Tehran ending up in a blind, and that is why you saw all the visuals, the streets, the buildings within the Iranian territory destroyed. Now, in response to the American and Israeli strike, what has happened is that Iranian missiles, Iranian ballistic missiles and drones have started to target strategic American assets. Now, what are the American assets in the region? You begin with the air base in the UAE. Remember, America has an air base in the UAE. As you move west, you find the Al Ubaid air base.
Okay. All right. Ankit, I'm going to come back to you. Ankit, explaining to us exactly how these strikes took place hours ago. What started it off? US's Operation Epic Fury and Israel's Operation Roar of the Lion. That's what's triggered what you see right after that, this entire effect of every country in the Middle East seeing explosions of one kind or the other. I'll also highlight for all of our viewers watching this broadcast, anyone looking to travel internationally, do check on your flight status, because across the Middle East now, most countries have closed off their airspace. I can confirm for you that, the likes of Kuwait, Qatar have already closed off their airspace. Of course, Iraq, Iran, Israel, they've also temporarily closed off their airspace. So international flights, if you've got one planned for the next 24 hours or perhaps longer, there could be a challenge in that particular schedule. We already have learned of an Air India flight having returned midway after having taken off from Delhi for Tel Aviv. So just a quick alert there on also flight ops being hit as a result of what we're seeing right now. Most countries in the Middle East, looking at the barrage of missiles flying in and out, have closed off their airspace as a precautionary measure. As we get in more footage, I'm going to keep alerting you on exactly what we're seeing on our screens. That was brief glimpse really of an Israeli jet, but we'll get you that footage in greater detail. We're also continuing to focus on the impact of the initial strikes. Like I said, Operation Epic Fury launched by America, Operation Roar of the Lion launched by Israel. All focused on targeting Iran, led to multiple explosions in Tehran. And so what you see on your screens is also the impact of those explosions. We still don't know at this point about casualties, but Israel did highlight that all of their strikes were focused on targeting Iranian government establishments. And as we tell you all of those updates that are coming in, Iran has very clearly sent out a message saying they're not going to hold back. They will be attacking every single US base in the Middle East within their reach. Where their missiles can get, they will go ahead and target those bases.